We are back. So we just did a live contest winner. We went live with that for Fallen Land, and we got a winner for that, Paul, right? And we were so excited. We were so excited we had a chance to give the game away. There wasn't any question in any of our minds what we were going to play today. So we decided we're going to do a live playthrough, not a preview playthrough like we did before. Not the solo playthrough that I total party killed in I think my third round, maybe my second. No. We're doing a full party. Got Tommy V. He's here. He's behind the camera, and he's going to be playing today. We have a invisible player here with us, and we have Ryan, and we got Alex. So we're just getting ready to start the game, and I'm going to be tweeting about the game a little bit, which is why I got my phone out and ready. Maybe doing some pictures live for Facebook and Twitter as we're playing the game. Who knows? Maybe I might even do a little mini video while we're doing this. Who knows? It could get crazy. It could get crazy here today, folks. So we real quick. So this game takes place in the indeterminate future. It is after a nuclear war and a biological war has devastated the world. And after that, there was what was called the maddening, where survivors went crazy. They went mad just trying to survive. They became monsters in order to survive. Well, the maddening has ended, and there are 10 towns, and there are markings on the board showing where each of these 10 towns are. And these are the bastions of civilization. This is the last hope for humanity. So each of us, the 5 of us, we are each playing the town leader. And we are sending our scouts and our men and women out to do things like go on missions, acquire resources, maybe smack another player around a little bit.
Maybe.
So real quick, we'll go around the table, we'll let everyone know who we are, what we are, as far as what playing goes. So I am the Enclave of Terra. And that's Terra like Earth. Terra. And we are located in Great Falls, Montana. We are a group of survivors that were primarily saved by Native American tribes. And the 2 great tribes came together and they formed the Enclave of Terra with the survivors they saved. And we start off with electricity and water power.
Oh.
So, Alex, what do you got?
I have the Swamp Runners, starting out in Shreveport, Louisiana. They start out with a medical center and a communication center. These guys were what was left in Shreveport after all the dams broke and basically destroyed everything upriver on the Mississippi as it flooded. And it flooded Shreveport, so it turned into a giant swamp. So that's why there's Swamp Runners.
Right. And so you're starting with the medical and the communication. Good.
Yeah.
And our invisible player is playing...
Regulators.
The Regulators. All right. Tommy V, who do you got?
I have Sigma Corp.
Sigma Corp. The corporation, huh?
The corporation. And they are located in Pennsylvania. And it's just a bunch of military enthusiasts who have gotten together.
I like the way you say that, military enthusiasts. Like, there's a bunch of fun pals going out, just shooting stuff, just to laugh about. Actually, yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I am playing the New Federalists. They're located in Albany, Georgia. I didn't get to read through the entire thing because I'm trying to go back and forth through the rules as a refresher. But from what I gathered, it's they were what was left behind once the Great War started. They were kind of all vying for some kind of order after the chaos that befell their base because there was no chain of command anymore. So they're sort of what's left of some military families that were in that area, from what I gathered. Again, didn't get through the whole thing. That's what it seemed like.
All right. Yeah, so the back of the sheets that's what Ryan's talking about.
Super
these
detailed.
Really great 3-paragraph long little stories about who you are. And this game is a lot about story. The story of the cards as you're playing them out during the missions, who you are, and that gives it a little bit of an RPG feel to it. As well as you're increasing your team's abilities as you're going along the game. Also gives it a slight RPG feel.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't say this is overly RPG, but it does have enough of a flavor to kind of sit nice with you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with Alex.
All right.
Since I'm setting up social media here, we'll start with Alex.
So Alex,
Sounds
you
good.
get the first player sheet.
Well, thank you, because I'm going to need it here. So, I guess we start with the effects phase, or do we skip that for...
We skipped that because this is the first turn of the game.
Oh, one other question. Were we supposed to put up our prestige for our starting buildings? Because these have 5 TH and 1 PR, and I assume the 1
Oh,
PR
I
is
believe so.
prestige.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
So we should all be 2 higher than we are.
On our track over here. Tom, if you could push everyone's marker up 2 higher from where they are.
Boom. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Boom.
I think you still need that one more from before you were saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're tied with me, Mr.
So he should be
Skull.
Mr. Skull goes up to
Mr. Skull.
5. The new Federation is at 4.
Because of my machine gun wielding
3.
megalomaniacal rock star.
And then also that entire stack, I believe, will move up to 40. Because I think if you have, as long as you have 2 things, they're 5 each. The other 5 each.
Yeah.
So that'll go all the way up.
Alright, well,
There it is. There you go.
Alrighty. Do we have an effects phase to start out with, Ryan?
No, not for the
I don't
opening
believe
turn, 'cause
so.
there's nothing to resolve.
Gotcha. So then it's town business phase. Deal. Each player receives 1 action card. If applicable, deal extra action and/or spoils cards received from town technologies. So I guess some people's technologies might give them bonus cards here.
Yeah, I don't have anything in my technologies that I see that gives me bonuses for this part here. Just for skill rolls, I get bonuses.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like too.
Yeah, I've got plus success on diplomacy, plus success on ambulance combat. Yes. So I don't have anything that generates anything right now. Let me see. It's the town business phase, right?
Yeah.
During the town business phase, roll 1. This is one of my faction perks. During the town business phase, roll 1d6. On a 1 or a 2, remove the first weapon spoil card, top to bottom, from the discard pile and place it into your auction house. There are no discards in the spoils deck right now,
No.
so I don't need to worry about it. But just for future reference, I'll have to look back at that.
And can we have multiple things in our auction house, or is it only one thing?
I believe you can have
Oh,
multiple.
you can have
things.
multiple.
I will
Yeah, there's no limit. There's no
triple
limit to
check.
what you can have in the auction house.
Got it. All right, so we should all receive an action card.
Oh, receive an action card.
Thank
There
you.
go, Ryan. Take mine. Oh, wait your turn. Wait your turn. Alex. Invisible Man. And Tommy V. There you go. You got it. Like a monkey blasting through a hole in the wall or something now. Like,
Resource production. Receive all town health and salvage coins produced. Oh, so this is when we get that town health. I think these produce 5 per turn. Is that right?
That's the way it reads.
The salvage
If I remember correctly, you're
Really?
right about that. Also, by the way, I got to tell
That seems
everyone,
a lot.
the greatest rule book I have ever
Oh, these
seen for a game. It is put
Great.
together perfectly.
Yeah, those also
Between the
give,
index and the
town
glossary, there's nothing that we need to
And
find
money.
that we can't find in a moment.
Absolutely.
You
No,
already
just
start
don't
out
prove me
with
wrong as you're looking up something.
Oh no! There's a lot
What's
of.
that?
I mean, the thing
You already
is,
start out
because
with
of the how much information there is, that's the only reason why there's a lot to read because they want to be
Oh,
sure
so we start
that
out
everything
with
is.
one. Well, you
is-
start out
You make
with
sure
one.
you get
Oh,
everything
yeah,
around.
Did you actually have one?
So that's
Wait,
why
this- no,
it
this
takes a
is
second
different.
for me to
This
say
is
something
by
because there's a lot to
town
read.
health
I just want to make sure that I get it right.
But I think we're right on
Well,
that.
maybe you're
I think
right.
we're right on
Let's
that.
see.
You might be
Town
right here.
technology.
No, I'm
is-
pretty sure that's what that is.
When the
Remember,
world
it's-
ends,
If you
okay.
have 5 of these, you get plus 5 town health per turn.
Oh,
And
and
25.
Got it.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Oh no, I
Reading
remember
is
that.
fundamental.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I
I-
remember that from last
Riff.
time. So
Since I start out with a resource here on the board,
Yeah, I already start out with 1.
I get 1 town health and 1 money.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Or I mean, we all start out with 1 thing on the board.
What,
so
what's the question exactly?
how many resources do we start out with?
What do you mean resources?
So we have this tracker up here, resources. Right?
Yes, it starts
Yes.
at the first thing. You put a faction marker, I believe, on the first one.
It's only in?
So
I
it's,
thought that's because
When
of
you
the
get a resource.
when you get a resource
But-
Oh, is that what that?
but does-
Oh, that makes sense.
do we start with 1 because we start with these things on the board, right?
So-
Yes, but that's counting for the resource spots.
Gotcha. I thought cities
Yeah.
were worth something special too.
No,
Not
it's
that
just
I
where
remember.
I think it's
I
just
could
where
be
you
crazy.
start.
It's just where you start.
Yeah.
Resource marker track. Players mark the number of resources their faction owns here with a faction chip. It displays the town health and salvage coins produced each turn during the resource sub. Oh wow, thanks. That's not what I wanted at all. So
Tommy V! Shooting YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Now we are shooting each other live on YouTube, live on
We're
Twitter.
gonna cause a singularity.
It is a huge Twitter battle. Woo-hoo-hoo. See that blank spot behind you? Reminds me I gotta put the Greyhawk map back up behind you. So we are playing. We got Ryan over here. Double checking the rules on us. We had just started. This is the first round of the game. Alex just started. This is not a full playthrough. I just wanted to shoot this up almost like a little advertisement.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, Alex? How you doing?
Hey, get my money.
Here we go. Resources. These hexes simulate fresh water, fertile farmland, oil, and mineral deposits. There are 15 resource locations on the map. All resources are all resources are neutral resources to begin the game. Each faction may own up to 5. Once captured by a player, they produce town health and salvage coins each turn for their faction. Capturing a resource gains +1 prestige. The player marks that location with their faction chip and adjusts their resource marker track up on their town play map. The more resources a player
All right, so if
owns,
you want to
the
see
town
more, if
health
you want to
and
see
salvage
us
coins
actually
produce
play the
each
game, if
turn.
you want to see how these character cards and town mats and everything work out, come on over to Two Gun Pixie on YouTube. And this is going on live right now. You see Tommy V filming us. There we are. We are live. Thank you, Tommy. All right, everyone. That was it. Fall Man, come on over to YouTube. Come on. What are you doing? Come on over to YouTube. YouTube.
The other thing that you'll put a marker on is your movement bonus, which is the green track on the right side of your faction card.
Yes.
Players keep track of their total movement bonuses here from spoils, character cards, etc. This track is marked with a faction chip and is public knowledge. These bonuses will shift throughout the game and do not cap a party's bonus movement at 8.
That's just all the room there was on the card.
Each time the movement deed is selected, a 1d6 die is rolled. The number marked on the movement bonus track is added to its results.
I got no bonuses to move.
So I think that's the plus the foot icon.
That was me the first game we played. I had all this bonus. I was moving like a minimum of 9 plus whatever the D6 was.
Yeah, you had the chopper, so you could go anywhere.
That's right. Yeah,
Nice.
the chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I had something here that gave me a bonus.
So-
to movement.
Okay, so we got that figured out.
So we got that figured out. Now it's resource production, which we did. We're in the auction house. So now
Yes.
open bartering.
So this is
Oh, no.
all the players, besides the player that whose turn it is. This is all the players are active during this turn for the auction house.
Does anybody have anything
I have nothing in my.
I have nothing in my auction house at this turn. I think you're the. Do you have anything?
I have a police interceptor, which is once per turn. If within 1 hex of an opponent's town, you may select a character from their town roster and place it into yours.
You arrest someone.
Alex says, neat.
All right, Alex.
I also
Hope you
have.
enjoy the Alex. Meet Alex. Alex, meet Alex.
Yeah, hey. We also have 6 armored war horses, which make all hexes cost 1 movement. And we have
That's good.
That is
Old
impressive.
Rusty, which is just a vehicle that gives you a bonus movement and stats. So
How much are those horses?
those are
And
12.
And the car is how much?
The car is 19.
By the way, it is a bidding cycle that we can go.
So what's the coin value on them then?
That's I think if you sell them directly, you can only do that in certain circumstances.
certain situations.
That's where
Yeah.
Got it.
I will.
Yeah,
I
I
really
really don't want to
really
auction these off, but
Nobody really has the
I guess
money.
I
well, I don't. I can.
I don't know if you have to sell it.
No, you don't have to.
no.
During the auction house subphase,
I'll
players
offer
may
you
bid
5 for the
and
horses.
sell spoils cards located at any auction house. All players go simultaneously during this subphase, making it the only exception for the rule of moving clockwise during the order of play. Items in an auction house may be sold for less than their listed salvage coin value, but players should try to haggle for more. Salvage coins, action cards, and spoils cards may all be used as currency among players to pay for items in an auction house. Players do not have to sell an item to another player and may instead sell cards to the bank for full value. This only occurs during the sell portion of the financial period subphase, unless directed by a card. Cards received from the marketplace town technology go directly into the auction house. However, ally spoil cards are equipped to a party. Event spoil cards must be played immediately. So Where does stuff go when you sell it to the bank? Does it just go back in the deck? Or
I think it goes to the discard pile.
It gets discarded, right?
Yes.
You're basically
Yeah.
selling, you're getting rid of it for, it makes sense.
5 for my 12 cost horses. Come on, John. That's not even half value. These things are worth 12 if I just hold on to them and sell them to the bank.
That's an offer. Didn't say you had to take it.
It's an offer. What do my action cards say?
I mean, I got old Rusty here, which is worth nothing to me if I sell it to the bank. So, you know, if you want to, I'd give you that for 5. That gives you all sorts of stats.
Does anyone else have anything in their auction house at this time? Or is that
I just have horses, which
Yeah,
is
it's
the
alright.
horse version of
You got it.
his horses.
Oh, you had-
Unless someone wants to outbid
Yeah, he has
in
other
the auction
horses.
house,
I
I'm
have
bidding
fat
5
horses.
for the
For
old
the-
Rusty.
For Rusty. I don't want Rusty.
Yeah.
No, Tom?
Go
No.
for it.
Alright, I got a vehicle now. Good, I need a
Alright.
vehicle.
I will make a bid of 8 coins and also this veteran reinforcements action card. Play during the party exploits phase to gain 2 successes toward all combat skill checks made by this party or NPCM. I think that the mercenary squads.
Yeah.
For this turn, or before any dice are rolled, play during the party exploits phase to increase the difficulty of an encounter or mission card combat skill checks by 2.
Ooh, to play against other players.
So there'll be 8 and that for the horses.
For the horses? 8 and that? Yeah, you can have those war horses.
Thank you. Nice.
Nice.
Taxes cost 1 movement.
Look at that. Money bags over here. I've already surpassed 30 money. Turn 1. No.
Oh yeah, you have
That's
that.
it.
20 money. I surpassed 20
Well,
money.
that's not going to let you win the game. You don't win for being richest.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, John.
Alright, so next.
Next is the
Alex,
town
where you
events
have your
chart.
active vehicle place is just like off to the side.
Yeah, that's why.
My active vehicle, it's equipped to somebody.
Oh, you have to equip it to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong there,
I have the rule book.
but I'm
may as
pretty
well
sure
check.
because... Ooh, I have no idea.
17.
You might be
I
right.
don't remember.
Equipping it to anybody.
It just is one vehicle per party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
like-
don't equip it to a
And so
person.
does
It's
that-
just something you have.
Yeah.
So what do the vehicle stats do? Is that bonus to your entire party?
Yeah, they act like a
That's,
character.
yeah,
The
their
way
own
that it's-
character.
The way that it's in the example of a party setup, it's
their
1,
own
2,
character.
3, 4, 5 players, and then the vehicle's off to
Yeah.
the side on its own, and you can equip its own stuff to it.
Oh yeah, mine's got a mini camper on it.
So then, so yours just kind of sits off to the side wherever you have.
Matching Baja buggies.
Yeah.
And one has a mini camper attached to the back of it, so it's like bouncing all
Can you
over
imagine the mini
fucking
camper
place.
tied to the horses?
Yeah.
Brutal.
You can't. It needs to go on a 4-wheeler.
Oh, okay.
That would be great though. All right, so now it's the town events chart. Each player rolls 1d10 and consults the chart to determine its effects on their faction's town.
Oh, okay.
So-
So we get to
So,
D10.
do we want to roll in there?
I'll take this
Oh.
one.
Two.
One at a time.
Alright, 7,
I got a
9,
I got a 6.
Oh, I guess an 8. 8!
Hey!
10. Oh, Tom, you had to ruin it.
So
Almost had a full house.
I got a 9, right? So
Yeah, you got a 9. Which
I get 1 prestige. No, I lose 1 prestige and 2 town health.
He's the skull user right there. There you go.
John, what did you get?
I got a 7.
You got a 7, which is no effect.
No effect. I'll take that.
Ryan, what did you
I
get?
got an 8
You got an 8, which is lose 1 town health. You are the American flag?
on the American flag, yes, with the little
The
like
new American
star.
yeah,
and the
with the
blue.
1 star.
flag. What did you get, Steve?
I got a 6.
You got a 6, which is no, effect.
effect.
And
Nice.
Tom,
I'll
what
take
did
it.
you get?
You get a 1.
He got
One.
a 1. Ooh, he gets
I
2
think that's the best
prestige,
thing, yeah.
4 town health.
Wow.
Where is he here?
He's the, yeah.
The Sigma Corp, man.
Okay.
So you get, what is it, 4 on this?
He gets 2 on
2
that.
on that.
So
He got 4 on this. He gets an action, spoils, or character card. So you also get your choice.
Where's the character die? What's here?
Yeah, your choice, Tom.
What do I say? What I get to choose to lose?
No,
You
choose the
gain.
game.
Your
Gain? Give me
Game.
spoils.
Yeah.
Yeah,
spoils.
that's
Alright.
generally the best thing to go.
Oh, can I tell you what I got?
Yeah.
I got
If you want
a
to,
I got a Fred Rogers sweater. Nice.
Do you want me to hold that up for the camera?
I'm
you
trying
got it?
to. I can't quite
Is
get
the
it to
focus
focus. Oh, I got it. Yeah, perfect. Fred Rogers sweater.
Now
It is
we're-
a wonderful day in this neighborhood. Or a wonderful day in the neighborhood, depending on which side of the Mandela effect you're sitting on.
Now we're in the financial period. This starts with the first part, which is sell, spoils, and action cards. Town technologies and town defense chips may be sold to the bank for salvage coins.
Oh, that's.
Then we're gonna then it's gonna be purchase, which is buy a tier 1 technology or upgrade an existing town technology equipment. You can also purchase town defense after this.
Now I believe the town defense tokens they increase in value as you purchase them, correct?
Yes, there's.
Is that why
Yeah.
that's like the first one you buy is 10, the second one is
TDs.
15,
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Yeah, they have it.
Right.
Have it on here.
Somewhere they say TD on them.
To I thought
Town
they were-
defense. Yeah, I have some
Oh,
right
they're
there in the
right here
yellow.
in the middle. Right here.
Oh, okay.
I don't have enough, so I'll pass.
I got 2.
You started with 2 because of the
Yeah.
team you have in your town.
Oh, that's. I was wondering. Like, I thought I missed this. That it was like, does this say we all get town defense? I'm like,
So
looking
what
for
do
it.
town defense chips do?
Let's see.
They help defend your town. You'll lose.
I mean,
You'll lose them before you start losing town health.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's just like an extra bit of soak
Gotcha.
for if your town gets attacked by another player, those assholes.
I think I might sell this police interceptor for 19 here, and then I can start upgrading my town already.
I can move these if you want to stick that.
Let me put one back. Put it right there.
Keep it out of the way a little bit.
So with my 30 here, I can upgrade to one of my technologies to tier 2.
I think
That's
just over.
that doubles the bonus from +1 to +2 in most cases.
I think it gives you. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Like my water supply gives me a +1 to survival rolls. If I upgrade that, it's a +2.
I'm going to upgrade my communications center, which will give me 2 more movement. Bumps up from +2 to +4. So I can move all around the place.
Nice.
All right. So I need
Did you notice you can equip old Rusty to other vehicles?
I did not notice that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, and you already sold them.
In conjunction, yeah. it may be equipped in conjunction with another vehicle or
Reading is an essential
vehicles
skill.
by equipping it to that
man.
vehicle.
Wow.
All bonuses are cumulative.
Well,
if your
I-
vehicle is destroyed, you choose which car to destroy it.
I screwed
So
up
if you
hard.
had this attached to the police vehicle, and the police vehicle gets destroyed, you go, no.
Oh, Rusty.
Rusty's gone. I'm keeping my police. Oh.
I wish I would have realized that, because that would have been great.
I'll sell it back to you for 20.
That's rough.
No.
Oh man.
Anyone
Alright.
else purchasing, then we can also hire, which is pay for non-player character mercenaries and declare their listing assignments.
NPC. Yeah.
We don't have any out yet, so.
Yeah.
They have a cost in gold listed.
I think they're
to
on
them.
the. I think it's on their cards.
Yeah. So each one is different how much it's going to cost because each one is different than the other. They have
Yeah.
better or worse stats than another mercenary team.
Mm-hmm. And I think they also only do certain specific things. Like some
Right.
will raid other players, some will actually do
some
missions.
Of them guard places for you.
Yeah,
Ah, nice.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess we're done then. No one else is doing any purchasing.
No one else?
Oh, they're action. The mercenaries are action cards. I think if you have the mercenary action card,
Ooh.
you can use it to hide to activate them.
We have to purchase them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's but I think if you still have the cards in order to use it, you need to do the cost. I think
Like,
because it's under the mercenary cards fall. They're under. It's under the action deck section.
which
and
is the cost though? Because I got 2 gold. I got a red number and
NPCMs have 2 salvage coin values. Black is the value when sold to the bank.
Ah.
Red is the hiring cost, which is paid to the bank during the town business phase.
I better start saving money if I want to hire Death's Head mercs.
Let's see. Since during the higher sub phase, the player may pay the bank to hire one or more NPCMs. Afterwards, the player must declare a
What do you
specific
get
target
now?
for their assignment.
So I misread my card or didn't read it.
Your faction
Since I
perks?
sold that those horses to Ryan, I got 3 extra coins from the bank
Bank likes you.
because of my smuggling network.
So you basically got them for -1 of. Oh man, you basically got 11 coins for that because I
Yeah,
gave
you
you
did pretty
8.
good.
Yeah, it works out.
You gotta take him
Oh,
down
I
now.
sold something to you too.
Oh, that was auction house. That wasn't.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
it's
how-
when I
that's
sell
the
it to
thing.
the
Oh,
on the auction house.
Oh,
the bank
man.
gives me money.
Don't buy anything from.
yeah, that's it. We gotta put a stop to his money laundering right now.
I don't
I
feel
know,
so
I-
bad
I-
about
I'm
selling
okay with
Old
it.
Rusty anymore. All right, Southern Ingenuity, effects phase. Ooh, wait a second, effects phase. That's where we're.
That's
No,
the
that's-
beginning.
that's
of
the
the
beginning.
game.
We already got
skip
that.
that. All right, cool.
We're just finishing the finance period.
So yeah, we're done because no one's hiring. So now we're in the party exploits phase.
Nobody has any non-player character mercenaries to move or assign.
So now it's player exploit.
Yep.
Each player has 4 weeks to spend assigning their party to the following deeds.
This
Move-
is where the time This is where it really kicks in. The amount of time you spend on this game.
Yeah. Movement is roll a d6. It costs 1 week. You roll a d6, adding all movement bonuses. And move your party accounting for terrain costs. When they end their movement, they must draw on a counter card or perform another deed appropriate to their location before they can move again, even if they have to wait a month. The only exception is party ending their turn in a starting town. There's encounter deed, draw an encounter card from the appropriate deck, or activate a point of interest location. PvP deed, attack into the party in your hex. Resource deed costs 2 weeks. The party must occupy a resource hex to claim it or destroy it.
Resource hexes are these right here. These are like oil rigs.
Yeah. Mission deed costs 3 weeks. Party must occupy a hex with a mission chip to draw a mission card. So you have to move to a mission spot.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So, party exploit phase.
I believe, Alex, you are
I go first.
the first player.
First player. And I could just go crazy with these resources.
Oh, I put the turn marker on the wrong track.
So Mark's supposed to be up there.
Yes.
We've been getting that wrong every time the games we played them.
The turn marker chip progresses along the town health victory track.
PvP, mission deed, healing. Oh yeah, you can heal too. Perform a party medical skill check
Yeah,
and
it
remove
takes-
1d6 for each success.
That takes 2 weeks.
Yeah, it takes 2 weeks. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna move, obviously, since I'm good at that.
Swampers.
I'm in the middle of the mountains in radiation. Oh man! No, I'm down there.
Oh, you're down there.
Glad I got those horses.
Yes.
You're free and clear.
Alright, so I guess I roll
Again.
a d6 to start with.
Actually, do your horses give you?
It says all hexes cost 1 movement.
Okay, that's.
Yeah, that's what my buggies do too.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 2 plus 7, so I get 9 movement.
7? What the how? I got a plus 1.
Yeah, that's all I got.
3, 4,
Oh, Rusty's only giving me a +1 on movement.
5. Wait, that's plus 7 with my 2 at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Was somebody in here?
Yeah, I got Mojo.
Alright, I think I'm going to go to mission number
Jojo.
5, number 6. Which do I do? Doesn't
What's
make
this going
a
on?
huge difference.
Let's see what's going on. Whoops.
Why not number 7?
Could go number 7 and
How you doing?
it's true. I think number 7.
You're. Yeah.
We'll go with number 7.
Boy.
Alright. So now I'm going to spend the remaining 3 weeks to do a mission deed. So, mission.
Yeah.
Mutant Interlude. A large band of mutants have been conducting guerrilla warfare in this region for the past 6 months. It is rumored that they are led by Mercus, one of Gorg's lieutenants. Many caravans passing through the area have disappeared and several small outposts have been raised. All attempts to locate them have failed, and the Council of the 10 Towns has decided to send a force to annihilate this menace. Lock and load. The muties have booby-trapped the area and converted a southern-style manor into their operational headquarters. That's appropriate. I'm in the south. So, it's gonna cost me 4 money. It looks like.
That's how much you gain.
Yeah, so here's the mission card diagram. Card title, obviously, at the top. There'll be bold italics if there's directions and if you need to go anywhere. I don't think there are from what I can see from over here.
No.
Main text is just like the setup and scenario. Scavenged salvage coin symbol. Values.
That's the value.
Valuables recovered by a party during their travels. They are received automatically by players before reading the text. I believe that's the bottom.
So thematically, while you were traveling to this
You got all
area,
this stuff,
you
yeah.
required, in this case, 4 worth of money.
Got it.
If flight is failed, players must discard them.
Okay. So,
Oh, I see. So it's potential. That's
Okay.
bizarre.
So there's a camping symbol. There's the money, the camping symbol, the skull symbol, and then another skull symbol.
So you're rolling all the dice, all your character
Yes,
crowns.
that's your skill check. So based on the card
The
story,
black
all-
one is optional.
Yeah, all of the necessary successes must be achieved in the skill checks or the card.
After,
So
you
for
do, after you
camping.
do the regular, then you decide if you're going to roll again to try for the option.
Gotcha. So I'm doing camping first. So
You need the colored dice.
and I this is for every character gets to try this, or do I choose?
Yeah, that's a team thing. Otherwise, it would say, however it's phrased, solo skill check. Or
All right, the skill check.
this is everyone. So you roll the dice,
Mm-hmm.
and each color one is
Players must roll
Is
for
set
each
to that
skill
character.
check using
Yeah, we'll do
D10s. Each color die matches
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
5 character crowns at the
Gotcha.
bottom of the town playmat. The black D10 is rolled like a character when a party has a vehicle for party skill checks only unless otherwise directed. After the D10s are rolled, players match the color of the dice with the corresponding character crown. The number rolled is placed up on top of each character crown compared to its total skill. Cheating results in failure.
All right. One goes on the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Black does.
yeah.
So when the sum of a base skill...
And you're doing the
This is camping
one. Yeah.
first. Yeah.
So when the sum of a base skill plus skill bonuses is less than 10, the roll must be equal to or less than the target number count of successes. When the sum of a base skill plus skill bonuses is better than 10, it yields a success or successes at increments of 10. 2 at 20, 3 at 30, etc. The remainder becomes the target number. So, like we were saying, if you have over a 10 value or
So
something.
compare this roll for those first two, for the camping and for the fighting.
So the camping is a 1 plus 2 3s, so that's 7. It's less than 10. 1 is less than the 6. That's how it works.
So
You got a grand total of an 8 there, right?
Uh,
Oh, no, I'm looking at
this is
combat,
for
sorry.
camping.
yeah, this is for
That's
camping.
7.
So it's a
7.
7, which isn't a success because you need to
But
get
then the 1 is less
Wait,
than
where are
the
you
sum
getting
of
the
it.
7 from? I see 2
1
threes.
plus 3 plus 3.
No. So it's the base skill plus skill bonus. So it's just a card. So
Okay,
it's
so
6.
it's 6.
So the roll is what you're doing.
Got it. So the rolls-
that roll has to be 6 or below.
So that's a success.
I believe.
Which is why you want to have your skills around 8 or 9.
or like really high, yeah,
Yeah.
beyond it, like 16, 17, etc.
Because then,
Oh, okay.
because then you have a
Oh,
better
you have
chance
to roll
whenever you're
low,
rolling on the
okay.
10-sided die is going to be under that.
Yeah. So you're looking. So that's a success.
That's a failure. 5 is greater than 4.
Correct.
2 is less than 5, so that's 2 successes. 8 is greater than 5, so that's a failure. 6 is less than 8, so that's 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 is equal to 7.
And that equals your successes.
Yeah.
Equal to or less than.
So you got 4
You want to make sure
successes.
that
I
your
got the
roll
4
is
successes
equal
I
to
needed.
or less than your target
So
number.
now, comparing that roll for combat,
I don't
No,
roll
you-
again.
No, I believe you roll
It's
again.
do.
each skill check. I believe it's each one.
I think I did that wrong in my solo then.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I play like a little baby. Good boy.
Total number. because it says players must roll for each skill check.
Yeah, so there
So
you go.
since it's a separate skill, it's another roll.
Combat is where I excel. Now watch me fail this, even though I have a million combat. Whoopsie.
Not.
We have a list of where those are.
Yeah, it was
located, so it's
14.
fine. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Well, I got a
I
one
should have
again,
given you the tray. I'm
which is
sorry.
perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's under the rule book.
2 on him, 7 on her, 2 on him, and 2 on him. So with the vehicle, 1 is less than 8, so that's 1 success. 2 is less than 7, that's another success. 2 is less than 4, that's another success. 2 is less. So this is 8 plus 4, which is 12.
You're good.
So that's a success.
Mhm.
And 2 is equal to 2, so is that a success?
Equal to or less than. Yep.
7 is greater than 4, so that's not a success. This is 9 plus 2 plus 3.
So 14. 9 plus 2 plus 3. So you get an automatic success,
Wait, yeah.
and then your target number is a 4.
I'm not done.
Oh.
So let me go through this whole thing. So it's 9 plus 2,
Okay.
11 plus 3, 14
Yep.
plus 5, 19 plus another 3, 22.
So 2 successes, and then your target number becomes 2.
Yeah, and I failed the target number.
But you have
so
7
successes,
5, right?
which
6.
does it. And I think I'm going to go for the extra skill check because...
And I believe it's the same thing, optional.
Oh, I wasn't
moved
even
away.
including my handguns there. I'll do that this time. I need to do that. Because that adds another 3 to all my characters.
Blue, red is this one, right?
Yeah.
Yellow is this. Oh, no, that. No, yellow. Yeah, no, yellow is that one. Sorry. Where you going?
So this is all my party characters, not my vehicle. So 5 is greater than 4, so that's a failure. This is actually 7 plus 3, so that's 10. Right? So that's just a success.
Hey, Mojo.
10 on the money?
Yeah.
Mojo, you on Twitter?
Because the roll doesn't
You
matter
wanna
because your
play?
target number becomes
0.
Yeah, there's no target number.
What? Is a 0 a 10? Or is a 0 a 0?
This
on
time
that?
I'm filming you playing.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
You get another success on a 0. Right? Always get a success.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as 10 or anything that's increments of 10. So if your
If
value
you
is
roll
20.
a 0, you always get a success.
Oh, okay.
So sit down.
So I got 1 from the vehicle.
So we are live right now.
Yeah, so sorry, I was comparing the wrong numbers here. 5 is less than 7, so that's a success.
Yes.
7 is less than. So sorry, 10 is another success.
Mhm.
2 is less than 7, so that's another success.
Mojo is getting involved.
This is 4 plus 8 is 12, which is a success. Plus 3 is 15. 8 is greater than 5. This is 4 plus 3, which is 7. 9 is greater than 7. And this is 9 plus 3, which is 12, and a success. Plus 2 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 5 is 22, plus another 3 is 23.
So 2 more
I've got
successes and target
6.
number of 3.
Yeah, so I got 6.
And I think
You
you're
needed
good.
5.
Yeah, and I needed
Good.
5, so I'm good.
So you got all the successes that you needed on that mission.
And the bonus ones. So I get 3 prestige on the prestige track and 3 spoils card. You thwart this region menace by eliminating the band of mutants. Unfortunately, in the chaos, the Mercus escapes.
Oh no.
OSC, which is I think the
the
option.
The optional skill check. If you did that, then you read that too.
So I get 2 spoils cards, and I track down and shoot Mercus as he lays at your feet, bleeding out. He defiantly snarls, "Grog will kill you all! The 10 towns will pay dearly for their treatment of us mutants." Coughing up blood and glaring at you, he dies. So I get 5 spoils and
Enemy Mojo.
3, 4, 5.
you already moved me
I
up
just
on
moved
the
you, so
tree.
you're good. Here's your cards. Cool. I'll take the mission card.
And that, I think, does it for my turn.
Yeah, because you don't have.
You use
any-
all 4 of your weeks. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it
So
goes...
adjust the turn marker and pass the first player sheet.
No, turn. It's.
It goes to
I'll go to Steve next.
Yep.
So he goes through the whole.
Well, he goes through the.
He starts with the effects phase of Resolve.
World encounter another card effect.
Because I thought everyone goes.
Yeah,
through
I thought
this.
everyone goes through the party exploits
Everyone
phase.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's still he's still considered first
he
player.
is still considered first player. That's right.
But you still
But now you
I mean,
get
can
to
give him
use
that thing
your-
anyway because
Yeah.
that way it lists all the weeks.
Yeah.
But it's still this is still considered turn
it's
one.
also in the back.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can look
Yeah,
at this. if you
wow,
want.
just
You still you're gonna need it.
All right. So deal everybody an action card, right? Because the effects card doesn't matter.
No. So right now what you're just doing is you're just going through the what's under the party.
Oh,
exploits
she's in
phase.
there.
So this is still
She's
considered
trapped
turn
in there.
one.
Oh,
So
okay.
Alex is still first player. It's just a matter of all that stuff is listed on there, so it's just easier to reference it.
Oh.
So you go through your weeks
Okay, Moses,
of
tell me
stuff.
Okay, I just go through my weeks.
Yeah,
of
you
stuff.
just pick your weeks of stuff, weeks of
Yeah,
activity.
because
Yes.
there was something we could have done, but I could have done during the town business phase. But all right, whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, everyone,
Whatever.
everyone, I believe, is going through all of those at the same
All right.
time.
Yeah, we are. Those we are.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know that it matters
I don't
if
see
you do
why
your,
you
your
can't do
thing
it
now.
now. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
let's-
because I was gonna say, you want more money?
Why?
Because
No.
one of my abilities is called cattle drivers. Each town business phase, I choose one other faction, and we both get 3 salvage coins.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would do that.
Yeah, does that good?
that's
Can I play all my
Unless somebody
actions?
else
Can you
wants it,
play
then
actions?
actually, no, I don't
Can
think
I
it's you
play
first,
these?
so, you know.
Depending on when it says
it'll
it
tell
can
you
be
on
as
the
played.
card
long
when you can
as
play
we
them.
Like it'll say during
I
town
will
business
try not to
phase
screw you
or
over
during
as hard
party
as I can.
exploits.
Or anytime.
Because I
Or-
They're all
do that, and
effects
I-
phase.
Or immediately after a failed
Yeah,
shift.
going in the right direction.
Yeah,
Going in the right
effects
direction.
phase I
Effects
can
phase
play.
is the
That
very
way, I
first
get
thing
this
that
way,
happens.
we're good.
Okay,
Well, you don't
on
get
my
all
turn,
that
my
way.
personal
Well, I'm not
turn.
gonna
No, for the
Right.
entire
A good
turn.
chunk of
So the
it-
effects
Okay.
phase already happened.
I missed the effects phase. I
Yeah,
missed the
that happens a lot.
Yeah, we got to because it's so broken up into.
What we're supposed to do is the first player is supposed to announce we are going into effects
Effects
phase. If anyone has anything that has
phase.
to be done, we are finished effects phase. When we get so excited playing this game, we sometimes forget.
Alright, movement speed. Just gonna roll 5 plus I get +2 from my vehicle, and then another +2 because of this dude here. Who gives me another +2 movement if I have a 4-wheeled vehicle.
Nice.
So that's a total of.
That's what you
9.
got to do in this game. You really got to stack up on movement, man.
Oh, and everything costs for me just 1 hex. So.
You got the horses.
Yeah. No, I actually have a Humvee, but even the guide gives me any movement. It just costs 1 hex. So I'll just go over to. Where should I go? Yeah, you know what? I'll go over here. I want to spend the next 2 weeks taking a resource, taking that resource. So that's mine, and then I will move again. So, it's a 1. But that's still 5, and that would still, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I don't want to end up in the mountains, because if I do that, then I have to go through,
The mountain card.
yeah, then I have to take a mountain card, but those are difficult from what I remember.
They are.
So,
Not
I'm
as
just
difficult
gonna,
as the city and rad cards, though.
I'm just going to stay
I
here.
believe
then.
you can't stop. You don't have to.
Yeah,
take
you
the
can
full-
say that.
I'm staying.
You can take a
stopping.
planes encounter card.
Right.
Use
Counter
in order of
card.
difficulty.
Monday morning at 6 a.m.
Regular
Hoping for a
shuffles
little
in.
rest and relaxation, you stopped in a small fortified trading post and spend a hard night hitting the sauce at the local tavern. Just, why not?
Why not?
The last thing you expected was to awaken in your rented room with masked strangers pressing cold metal gun barrels in your faces.
How you are.
Yeah. It's going to be another piss poor Monday. Better come up with a plan, and quickly. And the money means I get 3 of those, right?
Yes, that's what that means.
Alright. What does the knife mean with the
Melee combat, I think.
Oh, okay, so it's just
Yeah.
melee weapons then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a picture of a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, melee weapons only skill check. So for combat, you're only
Alright,
factoring
good,
in.
because I have a rocket launcher and that would be a poor choice for
Yeah, you're factoring in
range combat.
only bonuses from melee weapons.
Thought of
I mean, if that situation happened to me, I would have totally pointed a rocket launcher at the floor and say, "Try me, motherfucker."
Mm-hmm.
But for survival, all right. Give the dice, right?
Yeah.
And here you go.
Dice tray, make things easier.
I'm just
Yeah.
double checking that melee thing to make
You
sure.
have a vehicle, right?
Yeah, I have a vehicle. So.
Oh yeah, your armored Humvee.
Yeah.
You jerk.
Yeah. Well, man, it's not going to help me too much. I got a 9, which is a failure on that front. I got a 3, that's a success. I got a, for my red, that's a 4, that's also a success. That's 2. For 7 for green, that's a failure. I got a 1 on yellow, that's a success. And 9, that is also a failure. Shit. Alright, so I only got 3 of these. So I failed already.
All right, we are live here, Two Gun
Do any of
Pixie.
your characters
Doing a
give you
playthrough.
automatic success?
Well, that sucks.
Combats.
Of full
Just check character descriptions and things.
Failure.
Board
Discard
game.
all your
We are
equipment,
doing the
excluding
full
your
live
vehicle.
playthrough on
I attempt
YouTube
to-
right now. Tommy V is filming us. We're live, so if you want to watch the full playthrough with this post-apocalyptic RPG feeling sandbox
I
open
received
world
10 new spoil
style
cards.
game, then you definitely gonna want to check
Oh,
this
Not as
out.
bad, actually.
Yeah, I still. I
It's
got
almost
10
my
spoils
turn.
Cards, but I lose everything else
This
that I
is
have.
my
so.
team here. With
Well, this is the time to do
Sarah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah.
10, you said, right?
Yeah.
Well, that
So.
actually gains you a card because you had an equipment.
Yeah. Ah, nice. I have a medical equipment for my medical person. I have
And
a book.
things in
I
your
have 2 now.
auction house aren't affected.
Yeah, no, I didn't take those out. And my vehicle isn't affected either.
And so the spoils, rather, the salvage coins do not come into effect since the encounter was a failure? that-
No, those are coins that you've
I
gathered
thought it
during
said
the travel.
if you fail, they don't.
Double check.
Yeah, because I thought that was.
Because that's how we played it. It was like whatever you get, you get.
This is what's left of America after the nuclear and biological
Man, this
war.
sucks.
Here it is. These scavenge salvage tokens. These simulate valuables
So-
recovered by a party during the travel. They are received automatically by players before
You can
reading the
watch
text,
full live
unless
playthrough
flight is failed.
on the Two Gun Pixie
Flight.
YouTube channel.
But I don't like flight is capitalized.
Flight, I think, is a check.
Yeah.
What's the flight check?
Oh, that's actually a really good point. I
Yeah,
didn't
look
think to
up what flight is.
It is. Here, I'll give you a skill check.
This is my team.
Because that's important because my party also gains +2 flight during PvP.
Oh, then you know what?
The heroic biker.
I thought it was runaway.
It might be. Why is it not on this? Find the skill
I can
checks.
see the equipment too. Sort of double barrel shotgun, brass knuckles.
So it's probably if you try to run away and fail. That would make sense why you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where it even lists that because I didn't even see it under the.
So did you finish your turns?
Not yet, actually. I have to go through one of the cards I drew was an event, so I have
Gotcha.
to go resolve that.
You only used 1 movement and 1 encounter, right?
No, I used the second movement to.
All right, so yeah,
Moved
we're
twice
doing the
after
full
I,
playthrough over on YouTube. Everything going good there, Tom? We still on YouTube?
We are still on YouTube.
Oh. So yeah, head on over to YouTube.
We want to take a break though.
You can watch the. You can watch the
Something is
playthrough.
hilarious.
Oh, we're gonna be taking a break in a couple minutes, Tom.
Yeah, maybe a couple seconds.
Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of a break.
Well, during the we'll,
why don't we
we'll
take
get
a
a
break
turn.
each round? I mean, each turn. So unless we're gonna run out of time or something.
No, this dead battery. I gotta switch the
Oh.
battery out.
Okay. All right, so we will be taking a YouTube break in a few minutes.
Well, do we have? Where did we leave it?
Stevens was
Yeah, I'm still in the middle of my turn, so. Still working.
Okay, yeah. Let's finish. Well, let's finish the turn.
You, me, and John still have to go through that whole multiple weeks thing.
Yeah, but
no.
we'll take a break. We'll take
Okay.
a little break here.
I was gonna say we can break after Steve and pick it up with you.
Yeah,
That's
that's
no
what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I have a Jinx
All right,
vehicle,
so
5.
head on over to
Jinx
YouTube.
mopeds.
We're still going to be on
I
YouTube
have to
for a little bit of
replace
a while,
my vehicle with that.
but in about
You
another
have-
5-10 minutes or so, we are going to be taking a break, and then we'll be coming back
Man.
about 10 minutes after that break or so with with part 2. Part 2. All right, we'll see you over on YouTube.
So
If I
here's
find armored car.
Oh, you're
you
good.
get these
That's
fucking
good. You can talk over those.
no, they were in the middle of
I
it.
lose this. This turn sucks.
I found what flight is. Flight is if you get a encounter or mission card displaying a party combat skill check.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I do love that your party's
You
like
could fight
driving
or
around
fight.
on matching.
You
Uh,
can run
you
away.
can select
It's not
the
gonna
flight
last. I have the
before
mystery
rolling the
machine,
skill.
Nice.
So.
Oh,
Oh, actually, and it gets funnier. Hold on. One of the characters I picked up is Curtis Wyatt, and it says
No.
Curtis enters
No, that's
play
good.
with his
That's
pickup,
good.
Old Rusty. Retrieve it from the spoils deck or confiscate it from another player.
so you got new characters and new spoils?
Yeah, that was one of the events I got. Was you pick 4? You get 6 characters from the character deck, and I picked 4 of them to keep with me. So and I
Gotcha.
can switch them out.
Put the others in your town.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
someone.
now I have to.
That was-
over here. Now I have to.
That was very, very Laurel of you.
Everywhere I went to go put it down, I'm thinking to myself, no, that's not a good spot. It's gonna get stepped on. No, it's gonna get pushed. It's gonna get shoved. It's gonna. Yeah, I did kind of feel a little bit like Laurel.
Yeah.
Stan Laurel.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you don't know who Stan Laurel is, Google him. I'm really glad half my table just did not pick up their phones and Google him.
Rolling hard.
Ah!
There you go.
Very good.
By the way, Alex, flight is when you have a combat skill check on your card, you can select to fight or flight. Basically meaning, instead of choosing to fight, if you think you can't beat it, you can choose flight. You take one of the 6-sided dice, you add your movement modifier. I just had the page and I lost it because I'm a schmuck. Here it is. If the number exceeds the highest combat skill check on the
Actually-
card, the encounter is discarded, the party then moves 1 hex
that up.
away in the direction of their choice. So in that case, you're trying to roll to beat. You want to roll to be higher.
Yeah, so you're not succeeding or failing the
Right,
check.
you're running away.
Right.
So if that's a failure, that's when you don't get
Got
those
it,
points.
got it.
That's what the flight thing is.
So as long as you don't run away.
Nice, I got.
As long as you don't
No,
fail to
if
run
you
away.
don't fail to
Fail to
run
run
away. You
away.
can still get spoils. It's just a matter, or you still get salvage. As long as
I
you
wanted
don't
my
fail.
sword back, man. That sucks.
This is good going forward after I successfully complete. I just got this from.
Badass socket set.
Yeah. After you successfully complete an encounter or mission card, gain a salvage coin.
You are a bank money making machine over here.
I really am. Well, you know, we're in the swamp. We control the trade.
Want to buy some water and energy? That's all I got is water and energy rights and power.
Well, I'm in the middle of a swamp, so I don't think I'm doing too bad on water. I guess not
Oh, not
clean
clean
water.
water.
Yeah, not clean water. Not
But-
what do you look forward to drinking and bathing in?
Ryan, can you
Yes.
see the rulebook real quick?
Oh yes.
Now, I think it's interesting that Louisiana starts with the medical center
Oh no.
and not Atlanta.
Because of the CDC.
Yeah. So this mission, now that I completed it, goes away, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
And
Yes.
I
that
think
mission is
another.
completed.
I'm
I
pretty
think it's if you do the mission, right? Succeed or fail, it goes away. Is that right?
No, because I think if you fail your mission, it stays there because then someone else can come there and do a mission.
And they do a different one, right?
Yeah.
I think. I'll double check it once.
I think it's the same card. I think that's how we played it last time. I was right or wrong. That sounds familiar to me.
It sounds right because I think there was like one I did. One of the ones I was a part of. There was like a military base that showed up and like I failed it, but then Rob did it and he succeeded.
Rapscallion says, "Hey all."
Hey, I'm
What's
really-
up, Rapscallion? Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. So we're halfway through round 1 right now of Fallen Land, a post-apocalyptic board game by Fallen Dominion Studios.
Our invisible player is
still
got all of his spoils taken away, and so he has to draw new ones and replace them.
No,
and-
it gets even funnier because I actually succeeded on that, but I'm just gonna move forward with this.
Oh, you succeeded.
Yeah, because I had the +1 to successes, and I got 3 out of the 4 that I needed. Learning is reading is an essential skill.
Yeah, I've been struggling with that too. We've all been.
So is everyone I work with.
Yeah.
Not
Oh
everyone.
man, he's good at driving 2-wheel vehicles.
Yeah, too bad I don't have any.
I have a bunch. Want to trade?
Your jinxed mopeds.
Yeah.
No, I
looking
had
at
them
what-
last time.
Yeah, I'm looking
Oh,
at
is
what
that like
Jinx
One of you
Wall-
schmucks gave them to me.
Hey, it
Yeah.
was me.
Yeah, schmuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for what does jinxed mean other than I have to do it.
Oh, that means we can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. You can't. We found some of that unjinxed last time.
There's an action or some missions or something that unjinx, some encounters maybe
Yeah.
that like you can replace them.
So yeah, I think that's your permanent vehicle now. You can't use.
They might
Both
still
actions
be
and
able to be
spoils cards
destroyed.
contain Jinx cards.
Oh,
These cards
yeah.
have a negative effect on their listed target and remain in play until removed. Jinxed action cards are played on an opponent, while Jinx spoils cards are equipped immediately when drawn, either to a party or character. Some special abilities and action cards can remove Jinx cards. If a character or party dies with an attached Jinx card, it is discarded.
Okay.
You could execute the person that has the Jinx
No,
card.
it's my vehicle though. So I can't get in, like what? I can't just leave this. I have Old Rusty. Why can't I just use that?
Yeah, but now you have to equip the jinx land.
Yeah.
But it can still be destroyed, it sounds
Yeah.
like. So if something
No, and I would
destroys it-
totally destroy it. Actually, if somebody draws a rocket launcher, please,
Please blow me
just
up.
blow up my mopeds.
Oh, that's right. You had to discard all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I had to discard all my stuff. I had a rocket launcher. I had a big old machine gun. I had a whole bunch of stuff.
Is this the discarded spoils? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got all sorts of symbols over here.
Oh,
Like my Masamune crafted katana
The back
is a
of the-
relic lightning bolt sanity melee
Oh,
weapon.
so the back of the rulebook is all.
Oh,
the
it's
symbology.
first strike. Oh, it does first strike.
Alright.
So
I
what
guess
else
I'm
do you have
done.
to do for your turn?
No, that's it. That's I'm done. I'm just going through all of my
Okay.
shit. So, I mean, I
Take
guess.
a break.
So we could pause
Yeah.
here.
All right, so well, this is a live stream, so we're not going to pause. We're going to end this here, but we're going to be back in about 10. I'm not sure. Mojo is whining. He might
right
need to be
here.
run now. So about 10, 15 minutes, we're going to be back with part 2 of the live playthrough of Fallen Land, a post-apocalyptic board game by Fallen Dominion Studios. So I'm Big Giant G, the 20-sided Warriors, Tommy V. We'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes or so come on back to YouTube and join us. So right now, we are coming back.